Hey everybody, welcome. Maybe. Come on. Why aren't you playing? Start. Dang it. There it goes. Alrighty. Welcome in everybody to Joe Plays Bad, and this is Joe Plays Bad. And one thing I need to do is let's see gameplay. All right. We are playing Rise of Insanity. Now this game contains frightening scenes and sudden increases of tension. People with a weak heart and epilepsy problems. Don't watch me play this. No, no. Hi, Dr. Stephen Dowell. I'm sorry. Hey, Blue Phantom Rose, welcome. I mean, yeah. Yay, film. Right, let's see if there's anything worrying. Let's see if there's anything crazy. Burb. More burbs. Trees. Burb. Distortion. Fire. Bear. Foot. Burb. That's kind of weird. Yay, vampire. Flame. Distortion's kind of weird. All right. It is spooky month, so Joe's playing spooky games. Come and watch me. Ooh, look at this. Ah! That was kind of cool. Woot, spooky month. Yeet, yeet. I should not say that. There's a real spooky kitty. All right. So let's see what we get here. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I like this. Left mouse button. Dream disorder. Uh-oh. New therapy. Never a good idea. The breed and birds of Texas. On your 5th birthday. Happy birthday, Stephen Paul. Creepy face. Yay. Okay, can run. Another creepy face. I bet you those are going to come back later. There's a ball. Ugh. Seriously? The eyes out of the baby and the girl? Ugh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bad. Close the door behind me because I'm not a Philistine. And we got a toy car. All right. With. Okay, that's interesting. See, do I go left or right? It's a going. Well, I can't go left, so we'll go right. Oh, forgot to close this up. Could be worse, could be better. Oh, can't go right. Go around in circles. Got anything in here? Nope. How's it going with you? How's things treating you? New experimental treatment method. What does that say? Yeah, you know how it goes. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's like a, yeah, 10-day work week with a few doubles in it. Ugh. Yeah, I hate those. I hate those times. Well, somebody threw that down. All right. I'm sorry you got to go through all the doubles and all that. Those can be a pain in the butt. Sheet music. Madness Symphony. Lucky for even having a boss. We're back to not having one. And I can't speak on it here because you know the thing, but the big boss in the thing did a major no-no and had me raging. Possibly could have hurt somebody pretty bad because they didn't check on something for a full week. I will message you that information later. I'm on that because without disclosure of names or anything, but it was bad. Let's just say it was bad. Dear Mrs. Dell, I would like to remind you, yep, tea time later. Hey, stop trying to mess with my game. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I have accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surrounded everything with white poppies. You will be delighted. Edward. Yeah, that was nice. Okay. TV's all messed up. Nothing over here. There's another one of them. Look. There's another one of them weird faces. There's another one here. Yeah, shattered faces. Okay, is that just distortion? Yeah, okay, that was just distortion. I thought there was like something out there. Okay. B in English, A in math, A in science, B in PE, A in ethics. See, that's a long time ago. A in ethics. Okay. So he said that the wife and that was murdered, right? Was killed. So I will turn off the TV. Let me look at stuff first, woman. Okay, what's that? Remember that you are on duty today. Okay. Alright, I will go turn the TV off. Phone's ringing. Yes, I remember where the phone was. Alright. Yes, you're talking with Dr. Stephen Dow. Now it looks like I'm... There's nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. Okay. Wait a minute. So this doctor's talking to a guy who his wife and kid were killed, right? But at the very beginning, like right in that first little introductory thing to know the how to use the controls, there was a spot there where it had the picture of, I believe it was the doctor, his eyes, and his wife and his child, and their eyes were scratched out. Now, I seriously haven't played this before. I played like a couple minutes. I haven't gotten this far to it. Um, I think the doctor is the patient. Now, maybe I'm wrong on this. Dear Abraham, I apologize for not having written so long. Written in so long or for so long. Come on. I was occupied with family and work matters and did not have enough time. I trust that you are okay. How is your wife, Berta? Sorry for any Bertas out there, but like maybe to me it sounds like Alberta. I currently have a case of a certain patient, Edward Redacted. He is 41 years old. He has reported problems with sleeping and memory. I notice he seems to have certain minor tics. There are times when he suddenly and strangely moves his small finger of his left hand. He told me about a nightmare that has been haunting him for some time. It is the only dream that he is able to remember. He told me he had attempted to kill his wife and child in that dream. However, he was not able to do it. He constantly wakes up before the very end. It is very strange because Edwards is actually a bachelor and does not have any children. What do you think of this? My assumption is that these are the beginnings of schizophrenia or a multiple personality disorder. However, you are the one that has more experience in psychology. Best regards, Stephen. I'm telling ya. Did I look in here? Yes, I did. Okay, that's an interesting thing behind there. Alcohol affect his drug. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. That's my bet, too. The alcoholic is a drug addict. Good thing I'm not an alcoholic. I'm really not. I don't drink that often. You guys see me every time I drink, so. Alright. Okay, what the heck? Anything interesting in here? Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. See, there's right there. It's in the same place. Something is up here. We got the picture of the eye and like a scalpel and things like that, and how to cut out stuff on the eye. Let's see if there's any things in here. EFPTOZ. I'm not seeing anything weird in there. Okay, close that door. Alright, let's see. Can I go? Nope. Well, that's not good. Flies and a lot of them. Can't go down there yet. Or maybe ever. That's all banged up. Alright. This is kind of a junky hospital. This isn't a hospital I'd want to go to. Wait. Alright. And as usual, today, Itoin Golden Oolong. Gonna get a sip here. Hydrate. True, I don't want to go to any hospitals either. I might have to here soon. I gotta get myself a doctor. Alright. Flashlight? Of course, no flashlight. Alright. Whoa! Okay, something just walked across there. It's a rubber ducky! But then there's also a dead crow next to a candle. That ain't cool. So right here's where they would have... Right here's where that shadow walked. Can't go in there. That door's off the hinges. A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Okay. What do we got here? All right, inkblot test. So what do you guys see? I see, shoot, I don't know, maybe a weird eagle with like a really bad broken wing or something because of the thing there. I don't know. Looks like a picture of a woman. Squished spooter. And there's another thing. Train missing an eye. Yeah, that's not creepy. Alright. We'll move fast. That was a good jump scare. That was good. Didn't get me, though. Sorry for you people who are used to the guys going, and all that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't jump. If I'm going to jump, I'm going to jump, and you're going to be like, probably not going to scream. I'll probably be like, or something like that. So, all right. That was pretty cool. Stop. Hello? There a goat in here? Check eyesight room 6. Okay, yeah, we saw the eyesight chart. Okay, someone spilled all the bandages and stuff. Probably antiseptics in that too. Has 629. So close. So close. 619 and we got Rey Mysterio. Alright, so 629. Alrighty. We'll go back down to the skeepy dark hallway. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. I will fully admit, I am one of the crazy white guys who would be like, yeah, we should investigate. I am definitely one of those crazy white boys. Ha. Nope, okay. Okay. Wasn't that was that there? It might have been. Okay. Let's see. 629. All right. The heck? There's something dead here. What we got? Dental records are not a match, so it's not whoever they thought it was. We got anything else here? The heck? It's the blood. Let me out. Good jump scare there. That was a good one. Where the heck am I? Hello, Burb. Okay. I'm controlling the Burb. Wonder what would happen if I like purposely crashed into stuff. Right? It's a little bit on the crazy side. It's like I'm having like weird psychological problems. Weirder than normal, at least for me. It's kind of getting out of focus and everything. Hello? Gain control over him. She knew it is the multiple personality, and she knew about it. That's the only thing that makes any sense. What the... Someone crying. Hello, bat. Someone crying. By the way, today is a Fishnooked stream. Not super Fishnooked. Trying out something new. Tried it. And tomorrow is a Try Tuesday. I'm going to be doing every Tuesday. Someone digging a grave. But every Tuesday is going to be me trying new things. I'm kind of doing the start of a Spooktober thing, so it's going to be candies, snacks, things like that. Then I might do something else, like maybe like spicy ramen or something like that. Okay, that brings back some memories. I got a whole story on this, where the first ever nursing home I ever worked at. I worked security, and I went to their dementia area, and there was a hum. They actually hummed. It was like hum, 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 hum. It was just constant. Then one time, as I walk in there, like the first time I go in there by myself when I wasn't being, led around by the trainer, he's like, I get off the button. You had to have a key to get on or off the floor. And I went in there and I was looked around and literally the humming stopped. It was the only time I'd worked 3 days before with the person walking me around and everything, showing me how to do things, making sure I knew how to do them. But they all stopped. And half of the people turned their heads to look at me and said, "You're not supposed to be here." And turned their heads back and the humming started back up. One of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life. Hey, look, there's a key with a bird's skull on it. I'm going to be saying I'm weird and everything, but I think bird skulls actually look kind of cool. What do we got here? Another rubber ducky. Is this the same rubber ducky? That might be the same, yeah. I was going to say, that's the same rubber ducky. It was next to the dead crow, which I'm hearing crows. There's some good little bit of details that, if you're not paying any attention. Can I pick up this so I can beat any monsters that come at me? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna run. Run. Gotta run. Got me. Wait. If I turn and there's another turn. Okay, so there was only one turn in the passway. There was 3 turns back there. Do I go back that way and just say no? We'll go this way first. No, I don't want to know what I did. I don't want to know. I just want out. Let me out of the cemetery. Let me out. Nope. Never let me out. Okay, anything here? What's gonna happen? There's gonna be another one right here. Hey, we got a grow house. That was that ball that was in the... That's the same ball. What the hey? Looks like... See, this would be like really cool to have. Like, this would be cool. I would love to have like a entire big like greenhouse out. That certificate of death, Theodore Dowell, age 7, strangulation in sleep, man. I don't see how people can do it. Why did you allow him? They knew about it. Or at least he thinks they did. Or he's fantasizing. That's what I'm trying to grab. Come on, let me grab it. Where is the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt of, or what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you? Eddie. Different person. Different personality. What the heck? And the random telephone on the desk under the light. What the heck? What's the other option? Gamer. So we got a barbarian and a wizard. That could be it. I still think it's the multiple personality in the thing. It's just the easiest one on that. But looks like we have a barbarian and possibly a wizard with a single magic missile, which I cast at the darkness. Okay, that's old school. That shows how old I am. Deal with it. I'm old. Got gray in the beard. I'm crazy. I'm short. Okay. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the characters of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape, which often appears in his drawing. It is probably a character from a comic or something, nothing to be worried about. Mrs. Johnson. Okay, what the hey? Okay, let's see. I like that cat. It's kind of creepy, but I like it. What we got over here? He's got some trophies. He's got weird drawing pictures or just stuff that's out of focus. Yeah, Theodora, no, Teddy was the boy. I think it was like the same thing on that. I think it was a little bit different. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Okay. Okay. Wait, I thought this was... Alright. Grab the fire extinguisher. We can spray it in somebody's face. There was something that just crawled across the floor there. I did not get a good look at it. Dang it. Theodore. Definitely a boy, yeah. No, that's kind of cool, but it's kind of weird. It's like you got the Sanguine Cross and you got the Hospitaller Cross. Kind of opposite on each other. I guess that'd be just the kind of thing a little boy would make the... He was a crusader. Reconquista! Ooh, eagle. Burb. Burb. That's like one of the most famous Burb pictures ever. No, it was son. Mother and son. And same Ducky again. Okay, so we got or either that or I am, because remember I said earlier I am Fishnookid, so okay, so we got okay, I got that. So that's gonna be a puzzle. You know what Eddie does? He hates puzzles. But I'm not Eddie. I enjoy puzzles until I can't figure them out. And then I'm like, well, poop. Alright, let's see. Do I go to the mirror? Or do I go to the weird, creepy drawing wall? Let's see. There's dinosaur and dice. Ooh, we got a die 10 too. So they're obviously like a D&D gamer. Okay, I see like two monkeys hanging in a weird tree, grabbing some type of fruit from the bottom of it, and uh, yeah, the bottom is like got a weird roots. Now that you said clown, I can see a goblin. I can actually see a goblin there. It's going. Mm. All right. Spooter. 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 All right, let's see what this thing's all about. Some weird caricatures. The eagle and an owl. Dear Stephen, my wife is very well. As usual, let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have had a similar case in the past. It was the case that you took active part in. An active part. Come on. We are overworked. You might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the use of suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. That's not a good idea. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting traumatic events as he has experienced could be the starting point in merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Oh, look, there's that guy again. All right. So is there anything? Okay. Dead rat. Good job, Lazarus. You got the dead rat. Alright, so I was hoping I could, like, grab something for the broken fuse. Whoa, that looks kind of trippy. Alright. So I guess... Wait, the upstairs is open, or is it? Nope, it's not. We did have this way, though. I'm stuck. Tree X Seagulls Shadow Man. So I have to start over again, or... Did I mess something up? Yeah, there's that. There's the light shines in the darkness and the... Okay. So there's got to be a fuse down here somewhere I missed. So sometimes the grab mechanics... Oh yeah, there's two rats going that way. I'm going to follow this one. There they are. I want to grab the ducky. Make sure that hasn't changed. No, it hasn't. Okay. Follow this. Okay, maybe not that way. Maybe I gotta follow it this way? Right. I guess I gotta go back this way. Okay. I know what I gotta do. Okay. That's where the thing was, and now I can go up here. There's gonna be a jump scare as I go up there. There's gonna be one. There's gonna be one. Right as I put these in. Man, just if that's not raw iron, if that's like actual wood, with it being bent like that, you should be able to break that off and just walk up the stairs. I know, not a big budget game or anything like that, so they're really not going to do anything like that. I know. Go the right way, Joe. So now I shouldn't get the game over ending there. Because the darkness in my heart. That was a fern. Don't jump at a fern, Joe. Because the darkness of my heart has changed me somehow. Or, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's right. See, Edward was the patient. They have Eddie. Okay. I do have a little bit of a snack for myself. I'm treating myself Cadbury. Electroshock. There's the dark guy over Eddie. I always fear that thou may not come back home. True. I think that this is like from Another game. Maybe I should get Puppy playtime. You can stay lost. Okay, Tan. I found them for you. Love you. Did you put them in any dead bodies? I'm gonna have to do orifice checks. We're going back in time, so this might even be like a hypnotic regression. Because, I mean, see, the hospital isn't, like, completely destroyed. See, find the figurines. There's not one in here. What about in here? Oh. What the hell? He'd said he wasn't going to, but here's the question. Would he still do it just to try to get more answers? Please don't be copyrighted and get me banned. Yeah, I'm not going to say what that looks like because that might go against TOS. But the booty print, I'll just say that. The booty print. Yeah, I can kind of, but I mean, what are the things coming out over here? I'm going with booty print. Nope. Thought I saw something different there for a second. Think I'm actually going crazy. Okay, where is the doll? The crow and a sad son. Is the crow coming to kill the sun? Wait a second. The crow, the bad man, the darkness coming to kill the sun, the actual sun. Not S-U-N, S-O-N. And of course, we got the doors that are locked. Yeah, I did leave those open, okay. Doom 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 doom, singing the elevator song. Okay, I'm sorry, that was annoying. Moving right along. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. How do you do that to somebody? There's got to be something wrong with your brain to do it that many times. Like, I could see, like, if you're in danger. Somebody threw his chair down there. Okay. Well, that's good. Are you sure? It sounds like a bad idea. Dear Stephen, analyzing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with... Please give it some more thought. I am worried about you and your family. When I come back from... I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure that they are safe. He didn't do that. He was an alcoholic. Alcohol-related dementia can cause sudden swings and move. Saint Jonah. Run out the door and never come back. Guess that's not an option. Boy. I can't see myself in the mirror, so this may be a dream. Let me in! Let me in! What, can I jump up on the toilet and look over? Decky. Got the second one. Right, enough of that silliness. We're gonna get a new jump scare here soon. I know it. Hey, people who aren't there, have you seen my son's crap? He left it everywhere for everyone else to find. An anime wig with two hoodies in the background. I That's what I see. I see the little pigtails with the jagged things, and then you get the hoodies with the little white spot on the arms on that, hanging them from behind. And there's the final one. Again. Bang. Nope, 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 nope. Dang it. Did the chair. It's raining blood. Uh-oh. What the? Am I going down the death chute? Oh, the spinning cows! That was cool. More birdies, burbs. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Blood, blood, blood. They shall call me Betty. Alright, enough of that. So just, if you haven't seen Kung Pao Enter the Fish, seriously watch it. Hilarious movie. I think I'm controlling the Raven again. Yes, I'm controlling the Raven again. New Fish Nook in this product is working okay. What do we got here? I got a flashlight. Well, I obviously can't go past here. I mean, it's not like I could literally walk there and that way. Obviously, I've got to go a different way. Yeah, apparently don't go towards the... Woo. Apparently I got to go to where I was digging the body. Digging the grave. I wasn't digging a body, Joe. Yeah, the Schnugget stuff is working pretty decently, so yeah, we're finding out on that. Alright, what we got here? The notes, while digging the grave, the evil man did it. Eddie, the gardener. What the? That's racist, by the way. Well, you gotta make Eduardo the, what the hey? I'm gonna take this right here and that right there. Cross and, the heck is this? Duct tape? Why do I need duct tape? There's a little mouse. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes glazed with tears and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips. Ah! Psycho, dude. Crazy. Oh, man. And it's him. He's the one. He did it both. I'm telling you. Okay, let's see if I can get in there now. Can't. Wait a second. Can I get around to the... I know how to get in there. Hey, I wonder if Samara's gonna come in and say hi. What do we got in the behind? Thing to move the body. Stuff to oh, man. There we go. Wondered why we had the electrical tape. Alrighty. See if we can find another squeaky toy, squeaky duck. No, but I found the mouse. Dead boy buried in garden. Oh my god. Sorry, Lord. Oh my. Seriously, how could you do that? As a result of an ongoing investigation, the police have found the body of Theodore Dowell, the son of a well-known psychologist who was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premise by gardener Edward S. Okay, we'll go this way. Ugh. I want to look for the duck. This is going to be another jump scare. Okay, that's a bad little bit of voice acting there. Come for her. She is so cold. Do you also like gold? Again, another reference that no one's going to actually get. I gotta turn off the TV. It's going to be stormy. That's what my wife told me. I got it. Okay. Okay. Can't go that way. He don't like the window. Man, something back there? What the hey is going on? Right. Come on, I want to play the Symphony of Madness. Or the Symphony of Destruction. They fixed the way to go upstairs. Let's see. I want to go back to my boy's room. He saw the mom get stabbed, but didn't he die first? What's got the ducky? That's creepy. Unforgiving crows, animal psychology. Every morning, two crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. Alright. I want to go outside. There's this a-hole with skizzers. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological illness by Dr. Stephen Dowell has been raised controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted as the doctors, the condition of patients significantly deteriorate, yet Dr. Dowell is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The Maine Association of Psychologists has conducted interviews among people examined with the use of Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed suicide. The investigation led to a former patient who has committed. They don't need the has. Who committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. Wait a second. Nope, yep, that's right. Something's gonna come rushing or at me, I think. Remember, no Russian. But I'm more afraid that memory may return. That's one of the other ones. That's one of the other personalities. Squeak. No. Okay. Is there some other place I can go? Jump out the window! Won't let me jump out the window. Close the door. And we're going to go back to a completely different place now. There was at least two. I thought there was a bunch. Falling into the abyss. Welcome to Cthulhu Land. What? That was creepy. Well, black petals. Marshmallow Man. You wouldn't get that. Why are they dressed like that? Rocking Horse. Theodore is very talented. Disturbs me as the shadowy shape, which often appears as. Yeah, it does remind me of the ball in the drawing too. Yeah, now that you say that. Where's the border between tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control of the dream that does not come but haunts you? Don't want to remember. Right? I wouldn't want to remember being a murderer either. I want to keep it away in my head and never think about it. Can I walk up? The duck. I'm gonna open them all from the wrong side. You know, it really does kind of feel. It does have this kind of. Oh, you're going crazy, man, type vibes. You're going crazy, man. Crazy for feeling. Or maybe it's a Daisy Daisy. The crow with the shovel. Take us long. Shoot, I've been there for ages now. I'm completely out my dang mind. I might be a little bit tired, but I'm literally ready to go and be like, yeah, I saw something. Okay, there's that bird skull key. So where does the bird skull key go? Did he cut him up and put him in the fridge? The bird digs, so maybe it's on the ground? Do I have to move something, or I just didn't see this place, and that was kind of freaky. What do we got here? Oh man, that'd be a weird painting for your bedroom. I could see that being like up or somewhere, like in your side room or something like that, but like in your bedroom, bro. Exactly. Why in the bedroom? I mean, it's an actual fairly big painted. It's I'm pretty sure it's no, that's not the one I was thinking of. There's one that's Salome cutting the head off of John the Baptist. Because even though technically the Sultan did it, mother-in-law's room, I don't know. All the girlfriends I've had, I've never really had much problem with their moms. But then again, I was like the safe guy anyways, so they thought. Due to many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I have asked Steven to hire someone to help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Steven is out of line. Taking our child to hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes I think that this marriage was a big mistake. I will drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. Dark, 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 dark. Maybe the famous Dr. Stephen Dowell is the father, and Teddy/Eddie Theodore is actually the kid that the father's completely screwed up. Or maybe it's just, that's the father that killed the kid. Alright, back here. Okay. Can I go outside now? It's raining. I want to run in the rain. Okay, there's now a towel in the bedroom. Where's the towel in the bedroom? I don't see no stupid towel in the bedroom. Maybe it's a different bedroom. Okay, it's relatively the same. Ducky! Daisy, Daisy, me your answer true. Won't be a fancy marriage. I can't afford a carriage. But you'll look swell right there on a bicycle built for two. Alright. So I found the towel. So I can now go into the bathroom and see my wife. What the frick? Why would you hate me? You were hot. I have mixed feelings about our relation. Steven is my employer, and I owe him a lot. I know this is not a discussion to be held through a letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, the usual spot. I don't think she's actually meeting with him or something. I don't know. I don't know. She thought it was like a role play session or something. Okay. Like all them, a lot of the paintings are now like cracked and stuff. It's probably a good idea. You should probably stay away from me completely, ever. Like never get near me, ever again. Run, hide, get away from me, 'cause I'm gonna do it. Dear Abrams, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Benet's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I do not want to jinx it. You should have done it. Seriously, the dude knew you were going crazy. All I can say is that it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary! Imagine this: intellectual elites develop from the earliest age to advance our world in science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. The mankind may. Was this written by AI? Seriously? 'Cause that's no syntax of any language that I can know. Unless you're talking about the mankind, the great McFoley, but I don't think that's what they're saying. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This is some crazy crap right there. Close the doors. I need something to unlock that. We're gonna wait. Manipulation during REM sleep. That's next level grooming, dude. What the heck? There's like a... Do I have to put something on there, I guess? Okay, nothing in there. How much do I weigh? Do I have to go back down into the spookies? Going back down into the spookies. Alrighty. Is it just me? Does it look like there's like a girl in white at the very end of the hall there? It wasn't, but it looked like it. There's gotta... That seat tried to kill me! Kick it! Kick it! Kick it! Well, let me kick the thing that tried to kill me. Huh? I hate these. Is that like, it looks like it got horns up at the back? I know it's supposed to be like an old grandma soothsayer thing, but kind of looks like Josh Dub. Sorry, Josh Dub. You're actually a lot better looking than that. I'm sorry. I think. I don't know. I don't know what makes guys look good, so. I mean, you got Margot, so gotta be at least up there a little bit. I mean, you had oh shoot, what was her name? Better looking, but yeah, I could understand why not. Yay, I needed that. Let's just check for a ducky or any more idea of what's going on. Did I already come in here? Yep. Alright, so close that. Alright. Close that drawer too. The lights gets rid of the... So yeah, but again, Tuesday, I'm going to be having, I'm trying it Tuesday. I got a bunch of stuff, kind of Halloween themed. I'm looking at getting some more, trying to find some stuff. Got to be careful on fundage, so I can't buy a lot of crazy stuff. But it's a Try Tuesday. We're going to do this. Of course, anyone who isn't like got a really amazing job. My job's not too bad. It's not bad. Did I forget to close that door? Okay, am I crazy or drunk or something? Because I don't remember forgetting to close that door. I thought I closed it. Haha, very funny. Close the doors. Hide in the closet. Tom Cruise won't come out the closet. Why won't Tom Cruise come out the closet? This is the door that needed the key. Where's the door that needed the dang key? I gotta get something there. Was there? Yeah, nothing there. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, yeah, I got the key for that. Alright. Dear Abram, it's all gone to hell. My entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and on an attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son, Teddy. I thought it would not be harmful, that I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy, and he has started to be afraid of the darkness. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why did I even attempt to try this on my son? Because you were an idiot. I am abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I will not need them anymore. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Ducky. But I want to... As a crow. It looks like there's like 3. It's the crow guy. What the heck? We're back when there's... Ooh, tomatoes. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Munch, munch, munch. I need to break this cycle somehow. How about you don't kill your son? Huh? Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. The bolt cutters. The boat sank! I know what that feels like. I had a boat sink once. Yep, all the firearms I was taking them out on our national, just taking your firearms out on a boat day. All of them just fell right in. Stupid of me. Deer! There was a deer there. I know it's pretty. It's not like the best render in the world on any of this. Like, I've seen a lot better, more detailed, like, even in older games. But as far as overall aesthetic, it's very nice. There's the lake. The lake that he drowned himself in. Jump into the water! Ooh, now the water. Oh, there's fishies. These fishies. Can I push it? Maybe push it this way? The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relation worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he had been before. He had become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. I have been trying to improve my marriage, but the complete lack of Steven's interest is just killing me. Aww. He is constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I'm beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. Maybe wrong? Maybe wrong of us being the killer? I should still do something here. Let's hang ourselves with this rope. Yeah, I'm trying to push it. Can I push it? See it, but there's no way to push it. Okay, so I needed the ore. Okay. I'm possessed. That's some clear water, man. That's some clear water. Look at the fish there. There's a fish up there. Back in to the land of Marshmallow. Homestar Runner, baby. Homestar Runner. I would not like going to a place like this. Like, this would, like, mess with my brain. It would be neat for a short period of time. Yo, yeah. Uh-oh. Was she cheating and we weren't the killer? Or we weren't Eddie? We were Eddie? I don't... But we can see more of what that one was supposed to look like. And the courtroom... I'm a juror. Okay, go ahead and go to bed, Blue Phantom Rose. I'm actually probably past my normal stream time, but I'm going to try to finish this one out. You can always watch it on VOD. And I might post it on other social media, wink wink. It's 10:38. Yeah, not too bad. You get some sleep. You got a long week ahead of you. I have tomorrow actually off, and he's in jail. So have a great night. Don't get in too much trouble. If you do, don't get caught. Let me out. Let me out. I didn't do it. It was the other person in my head. All right. I mean, with you, I can believe it. All right. Come in here. I want the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. I want to get out of here. Dang it. I want to be out. All right. Moving along. All right. In the case of the murder of Susan Dell and Theodore Dell, Edward Skirtes, interrogated conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still do not have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent. He does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor, the interrogator, I'm supposed to say. He probably does not make anything of the position that he is in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It is assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea. I mean, I am insane. That's me telling everyone what I'm doing. I was like, I don't know what I did. I just started, like petting her head, and I got all sweaty and stuff, and I accidentally squished her skull. I didn't mean to do it. That's not a thing. I actually never done anything like that. I like really, like I said before, I'm the safe guy, which is not fun to be. All right, where are we going? Okay, what we got here? We got one of the investigation rooms. In the case of the murder of Susan Dell and Theodore Dell, witness Stephen Dell. Interrogation conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact within him. It is understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world in the press. The witness has only mentioned that his therapy for curing a mental split disorder has been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Right, sorry if I failed in the Markiplier. How the fuck would I know that? Right, then left to the X, then right to the X. Four. I don't know if I can get past this point right now. Okay, let me see. Okay. One. So four. One, two, long, short, long, long, short, short, short. So four, okay, four something seven. Dun, 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 dun. Three. 437. So, and it is what? Right, left, 437. Okay. So right to four. 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. How am I supposed to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't be the right first number. 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, 4 is right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Wonder if that's it. Could it be 7, 3, 4? Okay, hold on. Okay, to the right. To the left. Then to the right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so it's 3. Dun, 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 dun. 7 is the last one. So 3. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So 7. It's that middle one. Dun, dun, dun. So is it 3? Dun, 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 dun. 3, 3, 7? 3, 3, 7? Is it the same one? Three, two, seven. Okay. Alright, I did get the key. Alright, good, good, good. Is this where I needed a key to? No. I need a key to... There's nothing in here, was it? Was it here? Back this way. Haven't had a jump scare in a while. I actually think that's kind of cool. I am running around in circles. Again, I went the wrong way. Yeah, I am definitely Divishnukid. Okay. Wow. John, I know that tomorrow is Borman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. Wait, was it in here? Is there a phone in here? I don't see where the heck the phone could be. Okay, it says this way. And we enter the phone. Alright. And walk into my court hearing. Maybe he didn't kill and I tried to pin it on him. The case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell. Forensic psychologist and Mr. Richard Jackson. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father-child is suspect Edwards. Is that Septic Eye? It's supposed to be Septic Eye. We have established that Stephen has a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward during the interrogation. The suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the accompanying pathologist came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short period of time. I mean, that would probably drive me nuts too. And that he's the thing of death. Made suicide horrible. Dang it, my wife. Don't do that, people. Man, woman, whatever. Don't do it. That's one of the worst things you can do to anybody. Friend's past had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Dr. Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused suspect of manipulating Dr. Stephen Dalliel, which in turn has led him to murder his family. I deny there's a rumor saying that Stephen pretended to have a mental incompetence. I have examined him. He was also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him. I really should look more. I might have missed a ducky. Nope. Let's go get that phone. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. There's all those splotches. The weird faces are back, Ma. Ducky? Ducky in the toilet, ducky in the glass that got shattered by someone's fat. I'm not finishing that one. Ass. No. No. I want to go out the window. It's a weird partition there. I've never seen one of those in a doctor's office. The first part was all jump scares. This is like psychological crap. I love it. Mother and 7-year-old son murdered. Woman, I don't love this stuff. Ugh. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of all these horrible acts. My penis. Oh. Oh. It was his. It was. My initial thought was true. Man, it's horrible doing that to a kid and a mom, man. Oh, to any human being. Man, to a kid and mom. Mm. That's unsettling. I'm walking on the ceiling. 1408. Can't get. Can you imagine like actually seeing this like in real life? Oh, this actually makes me want to play. There's one, it's a schizophrenia simulator that literally a guy who had schizophrenia actually made it to where like this was what he was actually doing. It's a woman with an angel and a dead boy. Bunch of dead animals getting ready to be cut apart and made into food. Makes me hungry. What the heck? Whew. We going everywhere. It's the grave. Run away. What the? Oh man, it's beautiful, but man, this is weird. Uh, that's it. It's actually pretty moving on that one. I mean, it's like just the kid in that. There's some laziness on it, but all in all, really nice. Just good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who actually wanted to see the full thing, it is the full game, so we're just hoping that this would go through quicker because I don't know about the music. I'm hoping it's not too bad. Crazy Cat Lady. I've seen that one before. I'm the Crazy Cat Man. Isn't that right, Lazarus? Yes. Back there looking all majestic and crap. You can't see him. He's back there looking majestic. All right. So that was Rise of Insanity. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Uh, and as always, Thank you for watching me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't get in too much trouble if you do. Don't get caught. Laters.